When it comes to car dealership in Nigeria, probably must have heard of certain names like Circuit Motors, the Larry Shittles, Cocharis. Those are businesses that have established themselves here in Nigeria. And probably their story must have been a long story, and who knows, this is where they are right now. But today I'm going to bring to you a very vibrant young man whose business goes far and near. He deals in every sort of cars. He's resident in Lagos, Nigeria, and he's very, very vibrant and very, very verified. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to present to you the CEO of Kranium Automobiles. Ladies and gentlemen, CEO Kranium Automobiles. CEO, thanks for having us today.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. So we're actually here to ask you a couple of questions, and we'd like you to get to answer us as simple as possible. And Kranium Automobiles, we've been around for a couple of time. Been around for years. I see people asking me of your business and how you've been going. And I'm not really in the right position to answer these questions. So today I told you to get upon myself to come ask you this question that I get from people out there. So first thing first, I would like to know, why Kranium Automobiles? Why the name Kranium?
Okay, that's a very lovely question. Thank you for having us. Kranium Automobiles, the name Kranium in quotes, I got that name when I was in the university. When I was very, very young in the university, I think in my final year, I got that name from a mobile game on my iPad. And it was just like this to go era when you have novice. From novice, you have what they call it, amateur, to professional, to ultimate and all those. So this game was like, that name was like, I've gotten to the peak of the game. And it's like a mathematical game. Yeah, if you search for the word cranium, it means like brain, like brainy, somebody that's like, you understand, intelligent. That word brilliant, synonymous to brilliant, like synonymous to intelligence, so like peak. You understand? It's always found in the brain axis, and so that was how the name came about. And the name has been in existence since 2017. 2017 now, yeah.
Really
So that was like almost a decade, I think, by next year should be a decade. So that was how the name came about.
And you may ask, what university is that again?
Nadi Azikwe University.
That should be in the list.
Yes.
And for how long have you been in the business of selling cars?
Like I said, I got that name since 2000 and
because I'm very certain.
Yes, 2017.
You were selling cars back in the university.
Yes. Well, I started selling cars. Okay, how did I start selling cars? That's a very nice question. You know this, what do they call it? This, when you are in school, you try to make ends meet. So there was this fateful day, my sister, my boyfriend wants to sell this car. That was like my sister's boyfriend. He wants to sell this car. What car was that? I think it was a Nissan Amera.
Okay.
Nissan Amera. So how much does he want to sell the car for? 350 or so. But before then, I've been selling phones. Like, my guy wants to sell phone. I post on Facebook. Like, so I was like, I can also use my platform to market other things apart from the phone. Let me post the car. Then I'm very good with captions. The point of my sale are my captions. I don't know if you have followed me on IG or if you have seen my pages.
I'll certainly do that.
When you get to see my captions, I make my captions my point of sale. I don't just put it there. I try to advertise it, like give it proper detailing in the caption. So I just put the caption. I have this sweet, extremely clean Nissan Amera, and I think it was going for about 300,000 there. I just added my little commission, which was 50,000 naira, 350. I sold that car.
That was the first sale?
Yeah, that was my first car I sold.
I was about to ask you,
yes.
What was it like?
Yes, well, that was like in the span of 3 years I sold that car. So I was like, you're like, wow. That was nice. That was nice. Then before you know, one people there, I was just like, I started seeing cars. Okay, during then, I was posting those cars to groups. I searched for groups on Facebook of car groups. How can I make such sales? How can I make such sales? Even when you talk about this group of a thing on WhatsApp group, I never had sent somebody my number to add me in the group. I searched for group on WhatsApp in Lagos on the website. And it was bringing out car groups in Lagos. Understand? And I started adding myself in those groups. So if I have a car, I start posting it. Now we are in the advertisement era where we have to pay for ads. Then how were we selling cars? We were selling cars without Instagram ads and Facebook ads. It's now that we're now in the Gen Z era where you want to market your thing. You have when Jet Age where you can post your cars, you pay for ads, marketing and all that. Then there was nothing like that. It was your artwork that was going to fetch you funds. So that was how I sold my first car.
It's been a journey for you.
Yeah, a long journey, I will not lie to you.
But along the line, definitely you must have faced a couple of challenges.
Yes.
Could you please walk us through?
Yes, I faced challenges of when you have a car to purchase or when you have a car to sell. Sometimes I don't have transport money to go to the point of where the car is being sold or where the car, actually the location of the car, you understand? I have to tend to join the buyer and the seller together at some point, and thereby they might tell me that the car was not sold, go behind my back to go and buy the car, or they might tell me that my commission is like 10 naira, tell me that what came out is 5 naira. And in such circumstances, you don't have the power to fight because they say money is power. You understand? You don't have the money to fight, you don't have it, just collect whatever it is there. Those are a few of the challenges that came up in the business. Sometimes when a car up out to buy, you don't have capital to buy it. You tend to call the bigger men in the system to come and buy the car, settle, and you understand? So those are quite the challenges that come up.
Okay, so right now, the market, but because I see a lot of car dealership around, and I tend to ask myself, is this market that competitive, or is it that very lucrative that everybody is getting into it? How do you see the market right now in the country, especially here in Lagos?
What I would say is that there's no business that is not competitive. If the business is not competitive, people can't strive in that business. When you say business is competitive, it means that people are actually making money in that business. Trust me, there's no business that is competitive. Any business that is going to be competitive, money will be coming out from it. Millions of money. Billions of money will be coming out from such business. So a business that is set to be successful must be competitive. Okay. Yeah. So when you say business is competitive, people, when you import your car and you're selling this car for 17 million, and that person will tell you that you're selling it for 65, you have to still drop your price down because you have to sell. But if you don't sell, you go for the other.
So what makes Kranium Automobiles?
So what makes us stand out is we can go as far as coming down to your budget and purchase a car for you, import cars for people. You have to come directly to buy from our stand and buy through pre-order and buy through importation. So we import your car, we bid for a car for you online, okay with it, we import it, and you can also send you your tracking record of the car when it comes to Nigeria.
That is a very creative kind of way of doing business. So in the business right now in the country, there are many challenges. I know you've talked about what you faced, starting the business and everything, but in the country right now, we are faced with a couple of challenges that really it only takes a very strong-willed person and a very established business to thrive. Is the country as a whole really like? Is it a place where you would the market, is the country encouraging for such business?
I would not say 100%, you know, in this life we have advantages, we have disadvantages. There's no business that does not have advantage, and there's no business that does not have disadvantage. Every business has advantage and has disadvantage. So when we talk about Nigeria as a whole, Nigeria has about 200 million people in population.
Sorry, just hold your thought, please. Sorry to cut you short, because why I asked that question is the fact that, when it comes to clearing of cars, like you said, you mentioned earlier, custom, there are a lot of constraints that you fathom into all this business, and you think for yourself, you're like, this is something I would like to go into. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to know, if the system as a whole actually supportive of such business.
How do I put it? I would say the advantages and disadvantages. I would say the advantage, I was coming somewhere. The advantages of the situation of the country is that people use the opportunity to hike the price of cars, and the disadvantage is that some people cannot afford it. So the thing is that's why they say the rich will keep on getting richer. The people that know the worth will eventually come to patronize you. But the people that might not have such budget might go ahead as importing it by themselves or going to other countries. Now that China now has made it very easy to import cars, a lot of people are going to China to import cars, and it's affecting our system value. But what keeps us still where we are, still on top, is that over the years we have made name. There are such clients that if they don't buy from me, they do not buy from anywhere else. There are such clients that I have in my content that I'm not buying from Kranium, I'm not buying. So if I have that alone, if I have such customers alone, keep on going.
Right. So meaning, what you're trying to say in a nutshell is, you're buying from Kranium, you're buying
exactly. And my motto is not just any amount. Be professionalism meets parade expertise. Gives you the best. Yes.
It's actually nice talking to you. We've actually run short of time, but this is something I will continue over time with you.
No problem.
It's actually very, very nice getting to hear from you. So we say thank you for having us, and get to see you some other time. Thank you very much. So right now, come to the end of our interview with the CEO Kranium Automobiles. Do make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram as well. Still remain your boy, Coco Drive Automotive. Bye for now.